Have you ever wondered what happens when a fierce Shaolin warrior meets a cold, calculated kickboxer with knockout power? Today we're breaking down the fight that left fans stunned and sent shockwaves through the world of combat sports. Welcome back to Fight Legends Unleashed, where we bring you the most jaw-dropping battles in martial arts history. Did you know that Yi Long, the self-proclaimed Shaolin monk, is known for his ability to withstand unimaginable punishment in the ring? But what happens when he faces someone with the precision and power of legendary kickboxer Yasuhiro Kido? Stick around, because this fight was anything but ordinary. It was an electrifying night at the Space One Champions event in Hong Kong on the 7th of May, 2024. The crowd was buzzing with anticipation as two fighters, both icons in their own right, prepared to face off. On one side, we had Yi Long, known to many as the Shaolin Warrior Monk. Although not an officially ordained Shaolin monk, Yi Long has embraced the persona and philosophy, drawing from his deep training in traditional Chinese martial arts, particularly Shaolin Kung Fu. His fame skyrocketed due to his unconventional fighting style, which includes his famous iron body training, a conditioning method where he toughens his body to endure extreme physical punishment. This has made him a fan favorite, especially in China, where his resilience is often celebrated as a testament to the power of Shaolin techniques. However, despite his reputation, Yi Long's fighting skills have been widely debated. Critics argue that his reliance on absorbing damage rather than executing precise techniques has left him vulnerable, especially against high-caliber opponents. On the other side was Yasuhiro Kido, a seasoned Japanese kickboxer renowned for his precise striking and knockout power. Kido, a veteran of the K1 circuit, has built his reputation on his technical skill and ability to exploit his opponent's weaknesses with deadly efficiency. With years of experience in the ring, Kido has faced and defeated some of the best in the sport, earning the nickname the Golden Hitman for his methodical approach to dismantling opponents. His strategy often involves maintaining distance, reading his opponent, and then delivering well-timed, devastating strikes. As the bell rang, Yi Long immediately launched into action, charging at Kido with his trademark aggression. Determined to assert his dominance early, Yi Long unleashed a flurry of punches, each one thrown with the intent to overwhelm Kido and force the fight into close quarters, where he believed his resilience would give him the upper hand. His fists flew with impressive speed and power, driving Kido back and applying relentless pressure. However, Kido's years of experience and sharp instincts allowed him to anticipate this strategy. Rather than being rattled by Yi Long's aggressive onslaught, Kido remained composed, using his superior footwork to keep his distance and evade the majority of Yi Long's strikes. With calculated precision, Kido circled around the ring, never allowing himself to be cornered or caught off guard. He expertly parried Yi Long's punches, his movements fluid and efficient, showing his deep understanding of spacing and timing. Despite Yi Long's relentless pressure, Kido began to counter with sharp, accurate strikes of his own. Each time Yi Long pressed forward, Kido responded with quick jabs and hooks, aimed at disrupting Yi Long's rhythm and keeping him at bay. These counters were not just defensive, but served to frustrate Yi Long, who found it increasingly difficult to land a clean shot. The tension in the arena grew as the crowd watched this tactical exchange, with Yi Long attempting to break through Kido's defenses, while Kido carefully picked his moments to strike. As the seconds ticked by, it became clear that Yi Long's strategy of brute force was not as effective as he had hoped. Kido's calm demeanor and tactical approach allowed him to weather the storm of Yi Long's aggression while landing precise counterattacks. Yi Long continued to press forward, undeterred, but it was evident that Kido was not going to be easily overwhelmed. The fight was unfolding as a battle between Yi Long's raw power and Kido's technical prowess, with Kido slowly gaining the upper hand as he found his rhythm. If you're a fan of epic battles like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button And if you haven't seen it yet, check out our breakdown of Yi Long's legendary fight against Bout. It's one for the history books. As the first round reached its peak, the tension between Yi Long and Yasuhiro Kido was electric. Yi Long, with his relentless aggression, charged forward, throwing punch after punch, intent on overwhelming Kido early. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, fully expecting a dramatic exchange. But Kido, calm and calculating, had been waiting for this moment. He watched Yi Long closely, reading his movements. And then, like a cobra striking, he unleashed a perfectly timed head kick. The impact was thunderous. Yi Long, the so-called Shaolin Kung Fu warrior, who had taken so much punishment in his career, crumpled to the canvas in a sudden, shocking knockout fall.
这个飞膝就有可能啊，高扫踢头，一龙转身拳，哎，晃了高扫啊，这真的假的？
The arena erupted in disbelief and awe as the referee immediately called the fight.
我以为他演的，就他来真的，大家看一下，晃了，我以为他挑衅，哇，这陈国康一抓战机的。
Kido's knockout wasn't just a win, it was a masterpiece of precision, the kind that reminds everyone watching why they love combat sports. But as the cheers subsided, a new question hung in the air. What's next for Yi Long? Yi Long has built his reputation on resilience, but after such a devastating loss, one has to wonder, should he continue with these high-risk, cross-discipline matches? His iron body training and legendary toughness have made him a fan favorite. But even the toughest warriors can only endure so much. Is it time for Yi Long to reconsider his approach, or even his future in the ring altogether? For Kido, this victory solidifies his status as a dangerous and calculated fighter. But for Yi Long, the future is less certain. Fans are left to speculate. Will Yi Long push forward, seeking redemption in another match? Or is this the moment when he steps back, rethinks his strategy, and perhaps even considers retirement? The world will be watching closely to see what decision he makes next. But one thing is clear. This fight will be remembered as a turning point in his intense career. Fights like Yi Long versus Yasuhiro Kido are why we're so captivated by martial arts. Raw skill, strategy, and the unpredictability of the outcome. If you're as hooked on these legendary showdowns as we are, be sure to subscribe to Fight Legends Unleashed. By subscribing, you'll get the inside scoop on the most epic fights, detailed breakdowns, and fighter profiles. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow fight fans. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more action-packed content right here. Let us know. Who should we break down next? Leave your suggestions below, and until next time, keep your guard up and stay sharp.